go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Ray. And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Caught over the middle. It's Mays. Finding some room at the 25. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Graham. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Running back with the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Bulls will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner will be brought down. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to...
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Bulls come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He finds some space. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, USF.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense drops that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulls. They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Mays. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Ball handed to the running back. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Pretty good coverage here by this defender, but the quarterback puts this ball right on the money. Nothing he could do at all about that one.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Wake.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So second down after the incompletion. Looks right for a quick completion. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Bulls will crank up the tempo. Running play called on 3rd and short. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. A running play called on 4th down. The Bulls look to keep this drive moving.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Bulls are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore making an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack makes it 3rd down. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back, and instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the 1st down, he is so elusive, he picks up 1st down yards.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dylan Deacons.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. USF offense is back out there now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes a quick catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The Demon Deacons are in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, South Florida. Just ran away from the defense. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He's running out of time here. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Hit as he released it. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Breaks loose at the 40. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Demon Deacons pick up enough yards to move the sticks. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Chris, I cannot believe that he put the ball on the ground, working with the lead in the national title. You just know the head coach and the offensive coordinator told the offense before they ran onto the field, guys, hold on to the ball. The only way they get back into it is if we turn it over. It's exactly what they've done. And now your opponent has an opportunity to cut into this lead.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got that first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the pass ball is incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
With the return, it's Mays. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That could be a moment we never forget. A punt return to the house in a championship game.
You know, we've been calling national championship games forever. How often do you see a return like this taken all the way back for a touchdown? We're talking about a game-changing opportunity for this team. We'll see if they can finish this game off after that.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Grab down the middle. It's Porter. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Bulls come to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
get him down, but that's a solid gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USF. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself in a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Sends the offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll try a pass here. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield for the 47th.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. And the quarterback dropping back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
throw for it on third down. And here comes a deep shot. He's got a receiver wide open here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Bulls will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. That sack sets up a second down and long. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Bites off a defender. Not much on that play. Brought down short. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Wake. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. Bringing it out. It's Graham. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route, you tackle him inbounds, it keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls. Offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looks to the left, and it's complete. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The USF offense is back out there now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
What a long run from touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They'll try to run this one in. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.